Hey everyone, thought I'd do a video, and today I'm going to be telling you about the Read More challenge. And this challenge I am just now creating, and the reason why I am creating this challenge is because I feel like I need to read more. And I am going to be taking a whole month, which is going to be in the month of April. I'm going to take a whole month to read more because in April I'm actually getting off of spring semester. April is my last month for my spring semester, so I decided to take this as an opportunity, I guess, to read more. So what is going to happen is the most I've ever read in 1 month is 4 books. So I'm going to try to read more than 4 books that month. So any of you can really try this out. If you guys want to, you guys can try to read more with me, or you can choose another month, whichever. If this sort of inspires you, I hope this inspires you because I feel like I need to read more, and I hope this will help those of you who feel like you need to read more too. I'm hoping to catch up with my reading through this challenge. So I'm actually going to try to be reading 6 books, which is 2 books more than I've accomplished before. So I just wanted to tell everybody which books I'm going to be trying to read in the month of April. Alright, so the first book is Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I've heard really good things about this book. It's like I see so many people reading this book and raving about this series. That's one of the reasons why I decided to buy this book. I just hear really good things about this book. It's about basically a retelling of Cinderella, and Cinderella is actually a cyborg, and it's in sort of a, I guess you could say, dystopian world. I don't exactly know what the genre is. It's sort of science fiction-y, fantasy type book. It sounds like it anyways. It sounds like it has those type of genres, but I've heard really good things about it, and I really want to see a Cinderella retelling. I feel like I really want to have sort of fairy tales right now. I sort of feel like in a fairy tale mood, so I thought I would try this book out. So that this is one of the books that I'm going to be trying to read in the month of April. Alright, so the next book that I'm going to be trying to read in April is Mockingjay by Suzanne. I haven't read this book yet. I've read the first 2 books, and they were so good, but I just didn't pick up the 3rd book because I didn't have it in softcover, because the softcover wasn't released yet, but maybe a month ago actually, this came out in softcover, and it is so gorgeous, and I feel like I really want to finish this series because that's another thing I want to do. I want to finish more series, so this is the last book in the series, and I really want to finish it because it left off on such a shocking note, and it's just an amazing series, and I feel like I really need to finish it because so many people have finished it, and I don't know what happened, and I feel like I need to know what happens next. Alright, so the next 3 books that I am going to be trying to read in the month of April are part of a series, and that is the Selection series. So I recently got this book, which is the Selection Stories, and it has 2 novellas in it, which is 0.5 and 2.5 in the series. So I wanted to get this, and so I did, and I want to reread the whole series because the last book is going to be coming out in May, on May the 6th, I believe. So I'm really excited about that, and so I'm probably going to try to be reading this near the end of the month so that I will have a fresh memory when it comes out, because I really want to finish the series and I really want to read it. So I think that I would be able to read these in the month of April, because when I read when I read the first 2 books, it felt like time flew by. It was one of the fastest reads that I've had in a while, because I was reading books from like up to 2 weeks, I think. And I've read both of these books, the first one being in a week and the second one being in about a week too. So I feel like I would speed through these if I was determined enough. And I also want to know what's in the selection stories, and I want to see what happens there. And it also has a sneak peek of the last book in the selection stories. It says, like, have an exclusive sneak peek at the one and more. So that's exciting. I really want to know what happens there, and I really want to see I'm just excited. So, I need that. I need this in my life, and I'm just excited. The last book is finally coming out, and I just need it. The final book that I am hoping to read in April is called The Uninvited, and it is by Amanda Marone. I've actually read this book already, and it was so good. This is the first book that I've ever read in the library when I was reading from the library, which was way back in 8th and 9th grade. Around those areas, I started reading in the library because I wanted to read more, but I didn't really have much money at the time, so I decided to read at the library, and this is the first book that I ever read that came from the library, and it's just so good. It's one of those books that just aren't, like, it's popular, but it's not popular, and I feel like I need to let everybody know how awesome this book is right now, because I really like Miranda Marone's writing. I've read this one and also The Revealers, which you can see at the back of the book. They're both really good, and it's just a really good book. This is actually about a girl named Jordan. Her boyfriend passed away, and what actually happens is she starts seeing him at the window of her room, asking her to let him in. So that's a little bit creepy, and I really, really enjoyed this book. It was just so good, and I am so excited to read it again and finally have it in my possession, because I got this a few months ago, I think. I actually got it for Christmas. I remember now. I got it for Christmas, and I'm just so excited. And there's a spot on here that is driving me crazy. I'll fix it later. But anyways, it is a really good book. You guys need to check this book out, and I am so excited to reread it because I feel like I need some nostalgia. So I am just so excited for that. Alright, so that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and tell me if you guys are going to try this challenge out, whether it's this month or next month or just anything like that. Tell me if you guys are going to try this out. Tell me if you guys have read any of these books or plan to, or anything like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. So, bye!